Yeah. Look at that, right there. Check out that fatty. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, thanks for dropping by. So today I'm going to be fishing this little pond slash lake. I fished it many times before. Alright guys, we're hooked up. I'm on this little bridge here and I dropped the Senko down in there. Ooh, check it out. Nope, don't go down there. Bank flip. There we go. There we go. All right, guys, there he is. Just right down here. There he goes. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool on the Senko. Look at that snake right there. I fished down here in this little pit waterfall area, nothing, and then I threw it's just that blue. Ooh, this thing got hammered. I don't know if it's good anymore. This blue and black Senko. No, I gotta change it out. Well, maybe one more cast. And just right in there. And really, you gotta watch the line, and I saw the line just go. Look at all those bait fish swimming. Well, there's tons of them. She's holding firm. Out here, guys, before the lily pads had moved over, is where I caught that massive pike on a bitsy bug. Well, maybe that's all that was home here. I fired back down in there. Nothing, guys. Didn't have any luck throwing the... Ooh, there we go. Thump, 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 thump. No. Not a taker. Boy, it's just real settled. Pow, pow. And then usually they take off, but not that time. I think they like that area because the water's flowing. A little bit more oxygen. All right, guys, here's spot number 2. This is where I caught my PB pike for this area. So first I'm going to start off with the Kalin's lunker grub here. See what we can come up with. Ooh, that looks good in the water as usual. See if anything's home over there. No. All right, guys, we're hooked up on the Kalin's. Oh! Did you see that? Whew! Boy, she jumped in through the hook. That looked like a smallmouth. Oh, that carp out there. Oh. Man, I caught that fish hit just about 5 feet straight out. Not very far. The ups and downs of fishing. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Dang it. Crying out loud. Ugh. It just thrashed around enough and jumped to throw it. Dang. All right, guys, we're hooked up. Boy, he's pulling drag. Oh, it's a nice smallie. I don't want him in all that sand. Come on, get out of there. Come on. There he is, guys. Check him out. That is a beautiful smallmouth. Hopefully the hack cam's got it. All right, we're ready for the release. Here we go. There she goes. Wow. Oof. Guys, the sand here is just tough. This is what I was talking about the other day, is my bushcraft buddies, they'd have like a mat. Let's check out the Kalin's. The Kalin's is fine. Just throwing it up in the rough water and just a easy retrieve. But strong enough so I don't get hooked on any snags down there. Alright guys, I picked up some of these. They're supposed to be perch colored. It's a little swim bait. Those ones you see from Storm, and I guess Berkeley makes some. But we're gonna get this in here and see what we can get. Feels like it's on a 1/4 ounce jig head. Oh yeah, it looks good in the water. Alright guys, I switched to the Storm Largo shad. This thing is awesome. It's in a yellow perch color. Get a good jig head on there. Makes this swim bait really nice. They got a lot of different colors. I just like this one because up here there's yellow perch. And a lot of the fish feed on that. Especially walleye. Every year somebody pulls a walleye out of here. It's not very often. Maybe this year it'll be me. Just firing at it wherever, and just a slow retrieve. Doesn't have to be fast. Alright guys, I lost that Largo shad. Dang, it was stuck on a snag in there. I'm gonna use this little yellow bucktail. See how this one does. Oh yeah, it looks pretty cool in the water. Oh, was that a strike? What was that? There we go. yeah, that looks phenomenal. Fish on, guys, fish on a yellow bucktail. Let's see what it is. Oh, check it out, it's a nice smallie. Nice. When he wouldn't hook very deep. Check that one out, guys. That's a beautiful fish. Hopefully the hat cam picks it up. And for the release on a homemade bucktail by yours truly. Now, you know, with this channel, there's no scientific observations, only casual ones. And a couple years ago, I wanted to see if I could make my own bucktails. Casually made, mind you. I mean, look at the horrendous tie job on there. There you go. Maybe you can see now on the camera. Oh. Hey, but it caught a fish. I've just been pitching it right into that corner and been getting some nice hits in there. That's what I was doing with Largo shad, and I just got a horrendous snag. I couldn't get it out. Bucktail jigs, that's the other one I'm always forgetting. I always talk about it, just want to really focus on meps, curly tail grubs, the whopper plopper, Senkos, you know, my core stuff, and I always forget to mention the bucktails. Uh-oh. I was in the tree, but I saved it. Ooh. But that's right where I wanted it. There's like that little side channel over there. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. That's where I've been hooking them, is right in there. Well, those last two. All right, guys, so we'll keep it going and hopefully catch some more. All right, guys, we're hooked up. This is a big fish. This is a big fish. Thing is, I don't have a net. I'm gonna have to tire him out. Holy cow. This is my biggest smallie, guys, ever. Look at the size of that fish. Let me make sure I'm recording. All right, guys, it's my biggest smallie ever on that bucktail jig. I'm gonna measure him, but I got this crazy sand. Where's my measuring thing? Here it is. No, 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 no. Holy cow. Look at that, guys. 19. inches. The thing is, he cut me pretty good when I was trying to corral him. There we go. Biggest fish ever for me for a smallie. Oh, and for the release. Whew. Trying to get this sand off of me. Yeah, he spiked me pretty good with his fin when I was trying to corral him. Yeah. That was a beast. And he was just hanging in that little channel there. Oh, he was every bit of 7 pounds too. He was heavy. That's all I caught him on was that little bucktail. Just right in there. Dang, this thing is gushing blood. This is gonna sound strange, but I mean, it's bad enough where I need stitches. I mean, I got sliced. I got a first aid kit in the truck though. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get this cleaned up. Ooh, it's a nasty, nasty slice. All right, thanks for hanging out with me, and until next time, I'll see you then. Or maybe come out here this evening after supper. We'll see. Stay tuned. Hey, drop a comment below the biggest size smallie you ever caught and what you caught it on. All right, guys, I'll see you later. All right, guys, I made it back. Went and got something to eat. Patched up my finger. Hopefully it'll hold together. It's bandaged up. I got a tarp from the lake cabin to put my stuff on there. I don't like all that sand getting into the reels. All right, so if the bucktail will work, I'm gonna try to fire a Senko in there, into that little hole. Yeah, I just ran home and got something to eat. Took a look at the video of the fish. Definitely my PB. I brought the gimpy trout net. Ooh, I think I got one, guys. Nope. Oh. Well, they like getting into that little area there. I'm not quite sure what that, it's like an alternative drop for the water to come through. Are you kidding me? I got a snag on a Senko. How is that even possible? Water level is starting to come down a little bit. I can start seeing the top of the sandbar over there. I'm still ticked I lost that Largo shad on that big stump in there. See it thrashing around under the dam? I fired in there, but I thought I was clear of it, but it's a lot longer than what you see there for the stump. Alright guys, we'll keep fishing this. Nothing on the Senko, guys. Alright, time to change it up. Maybe try to fish that section out there and try to get some pike in. Alright guys, we're hooked up and it was just like right here in front of me on a little swim jig. Oh, stay out of the sand. Let me see if I can do this without getting them all dirty. This time I've got the tarp, so I'm not getting everything all dirtied up. Check him out, guys. He's not bad. Get a little bit of the sun on him. Get the hack cam into view. I can never judge it right. Just right in here, not very far. I'll have to look up the name of the swim jig. It came in one of my subscription boxes. And then I put just a moon-eyed jig head on it. Ooh. Boy, he tore this thing up. There we go. Same as the others, just kind of pitch it into the, up under the dam there. Hope for no snags, and then bring it out slow. Let the lure do the work. But if I start heading into iffy water, I just lift the rod tip up. Thing is, guys, right where I'm standing, I just sink down about 3 inches. You can see the sand down there. It's at an angle, so it kind of slopes off pretty good. I need to send in that smallmouth to the Iowa Master Angler thing. I've never done that before. I had a Master Angler trout, 20 inches, a few years ago. Oh, guys, I threw it into, there's a hole there. And I threw it in there, I got a nice big thump. Kind of goes up where the stairs stop. There's like a big hole in there. Little skipperoo. Guy was here fishing here one day. He said it's about 4 feet deep because the water comes in there and churns around, but I don't know. All right, well, we'll keep throwing this, and then I want to hit the middle out there for some pike too. All right, guys, that last fish I caught right down out in here, right in front of me, but this slopes down pretty dang quick. You can kind of see from here the general slope when the water gets really high, and then it comes down, and so it keeps going down. So even though it's in front of me, there's some good solid depth in there. Still pitching this guy. All right, guys, gonna switch it up. Either the Meps or the Fire Tiger spoon like I used last time. You guys pick the Meps or the Fire Tiger spoon. All right, guys, or maybe this weedless thing. We could try give this a shot. If not, we got our Fire Tiger spoon. Here, this is what I caught the pike on last time. Or a Meps number 4. What is this? Fire Tiger. You gonna try this first? All right, we'll give it a shot. Good choice. It's weedless, so no snags. All right, guys, this may sound crazy, but actually it's not crazy. Bushcrafters come up with some of the best ideas for things, guys, and mats like that. I mean, this is just sand trap sand, like on a golf course. And having a mat like that is just perfect. And a lot of those guys use those mats to sit at in camp, you know, to stay dry, keep their gear dry and whatnot. A lot of them will use like a canvas mat, but that's just a tarp, a small, like a 5x5 tarp. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, let's go for it. We're going weedless, so we better not be getting stuck on anything. Oh yeah, that looks good. No, we're weedless. Come on. What in the hell? What the fuck is that? All right, guys. Still throwing this, it's all good. Now all I need, such a wonderful day with the PB and all that stuff, is to get a walleye out of here. That's all I got the 30-inch pike, my biggest for this spot. I got the PB smallie of my life here. Now I just need the walleye. And I don't care if it's a 4-incher. That'll work for me, any walleye. All right, guys, here we go. Your choice on the other one, the weedless MEPS, it didn't work out. Not even a, well, I had one thump down in there, but that was it. All right, we're gonna throw this Fire Tiger. This is when I caught that nice pike on. Same thing with this, just a steady retrieve. There are a lot of snags out there, so I don't want to lose it. But with water that's like this, Fire Tiger just shows up really well. Sometimes I'll give it a little pause and let it flutter down, but if I'm worried about snags and such, I just keep reeling it in. You can cast that thing a country mile too, which is great. All right, so nothing on the spoon. As one of my ex-sweethearts put it, you sure do fish in a lot of cool places. You got a passion for it. I was like, yep. I get to fish in a lot of cool places, and a lot of them are just, you know, real close too. You know, I know I got to come up to Iowa to do it, but even back home in Texas, there's great places to fish. All right, we're gonna switch to a mega bass. This is that kind of clear color. I got one that's kind of dark. So we're gonna try both of them, see what our results are. They catch a lot of fish. Both of mine are banged up. I've caught smallies on them before. Both of this color. I can't even remember the names of the colors. They got some unique names. The darker version one, I've never caught any fish on. It's always this light colored. Oh yeah, that looks good in the water. And these mega bass lures are cool because they bury that hook, you know, up in the fin, up in the dorsal fin. So it's essentially weedless. Same thing with this. You don't have to crank it really hard either. Just give it a nice pace and bring it in. Tomorrow I'm going to try to do some trout fishing. We'll see. Oh my gosh, guys, I had a thump. What happened? Tomorrow I'm going to try to do some trout fishing and see how that goes. The water's cleared up a bit. Man, I'd love to get a walleye out of here. Could I be that lucky? So I switched to the black one. Got one eye missing. The one-eyed bandit. I noticed that the eyes come off of those. They got some funny names, but I can't remember what they are. They look really cool in the water. Pretty much weedless. Not totally, but pretty close. I have fished from that side over there, guys, many, many times. Down along those rocks in there. Fished in there. Caught some catfish. Caught some pike in there. These crazy gnats. They've been staying away all day until now. I don't want those suckers around. All right, one-eyed bandit. You're going into rough water. Almost got it in a tree. Uh-oh. Guys, I think I did get it in a tree. Can I shake it? No, come on. Dang it. There we go. Because I was going to say, that's weedless. I guess a little too eager cast in there. There we go. Right along that wall I've caught some. Oh! No, nothing. The only thing I worry about it, this looks like a little bullhead. And to be honest, I don't know if the fish eat those little bullhead. I mean, a pike will eat anything, but you know, the bullhead have those spines on them and those spikes. So I don't know if fish ever eat them. It's probably a noob question. If you know the answer to that, let me know. I guess if something's hungry enough, it'll eat anything. All right, guys, we're hooked up. We got another big one. I gotta get my handy dandy net. Oh! Why I didn't have this in here closer is beyond me. This net in here closer. Yay! All right. Well, it's another good sized fish. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Well, it's another good fit. Look how fat he is. He didn't have the red eyes on there. Maybe a female. I don't know. I can't tell this male from females. Check that out. That's a gorgeous fish. Just right up into that alleyway again. All right, let's let this one go. There she goes. Something about that little alleyway in there, man. I pulled two out, maybe three out of there. It's tough because of that tree. Kind of blocks it, that branch coming down. Need my best ability to just drop it right in the bread basket. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Oh, coming uphill in this sand. So what was I using? The Mega Bass? No. I switched to an Arky lure. Oh no, this is a... I use quite a bit of Arky lures jigs, but this one is from Venom. It's cool little weedless thing. It looks like a little woolly booger. And then I put a little trailer on there. Looks like legs. Looks pretty good in the water. Yeah, just get it in that bread basket in there. Oops. Ooh, what was that? You guys see that? Come up out of the water right there? That looked like a big carp maybe. Oh, I had a thump. What I should probably do is stand on the little stairwell and just drop the lure down in there. There it goes. Oh. All right, let's keep it going. See, there's a crawfish right there, guys. Let's see what he does when he meets this guy. He didn't like him. They always do their scuttlebutt. All right, guys, I'm still throwing this little finesse jig here. Right in there, there's a better angle of what I was talking about. See how the water comes down that little channel there? And down in there is where I've got a bunch of the fish out of there. I've been trying and trying since and nothing. I just may have to let it calm down for a little bit. But right down in there. Looks like it's far away because of the settings I got on the GoPro, but really it's only about 25 yards in there, maybe 30. Since this looks like a crawfish, I'm trying to run it in some of the shallow areas, like through here. There's a sandbar over there. But there's kind of like a little hole in this area. Right through there. Right in there. So it's kind of like a little choke point. Oop! I felt a thump. Nothing. False alarm. I told you guys that story about these little trailers I use, those little tails I use, the little crawfish legs. I get them here in Gainesville, Texas at a place, and I asked them, and they're pretty cheap, you know, if I go up there I get a bunch, and asked them who makes them because I want to see if I could get them in bulk. And they were tight-lipped, they didn't say anything. They're like, oh, we get them out of Georgia. And then I didn't push it any more from that. I was like, I didn't say anything. But I was thinking, well, little secret hub, but they work great. But there's some other, Carl's has got a really nice trailer, Cream, Big Bite Baits, and I've done some reviews on those. I'll put those like on a Bitsy bug to give it a little bit more weight, a little more castability. And they work really, really well. Well, this is peak time for walleyes. Well, not peak, I should say, but from here all through the night, man, they get really active. Wish I could get one. It's been so much fun out here today, guys. Hey, and if you're new to the channel, hey, thanks for hanging out. And I mean, I do this for fun. I don't do it professionally. It's just a hobby, but when you have a great day like this, it's just so much fun. And the cool thing about it is this is my home waters here. But there's been years where the fishing has been really tough in here though. Really tough. So this year turned out pretty good. Somebody was wondering about all the rock that's in there. A lot of it's limestone, shale. But boy, it's easy to get snagged in here, real easy. All right, guys, I'm gonna switch it up one more time. I'm gonna switch it up to a bigger jig and fire it around and see what we come up with. It's gonna have one of those big bait trailers on there. All right, guys, let me switch it up. All right, so this is up. It's a big football jig on a football jig just like that. I caught one of the best pikes I ever had up here in Iowa, and it was on a black and blue one. Come on. There we go. All right, guys, we're getting close to wrapping it up. Nothing on those finesse and football jigs. Now I'm gonna throw a Nico Helgermite. This one's got like a Ned rig hook on it. We'll see how that goes. It's been a lot of fun out here today. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. It's about time for a sugar-free root beer. All right, guys, Two more casts. I want to drop one into that hole. And the one along the wall there. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do some trout fishing. Scope out a place up on a river. See if I can catch some smallies on the river. It's kind of a unique spot. You can catch both. I've caught both smallies and trout on that river, just at different locations. About 30 miles apart, 20 miles apart maybe. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hope all your fishing endeavors are going fantastic. Hey, drop a comment below what your PB for a smallmouth bass is and what you caught it on. Go for it. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.